It's about ready to roll here. And on the mound in this one, Carlos Rodon.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to get underway. And the batter is George Springer.
Baseman, George Springer.
The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Davis Schneider digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's off the inside corner, and the count even 1-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Slides for the stop to first, and very nicely done for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Alejandro Kirk. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in Game 4 of this ALDS. And that misses off the outside edge. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball. Count is full.
Goes down looking. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back in the Bronx, and today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Trent Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. Smoked on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And Chris, they're not lacking for players that can hit the ball over the fence.
And with that said, these hitters have to be patient at the plate because the opposing pitchers are not just going to feed them fastballs down the middle. They're going to have to get deeper into counts and sometimes take the walks. But when they get their pitches, they don't usually miss them, and that's what I'm expecting to see here in this one.
Aaron Judge
That's a ball.
in the box
Outside.
here. Lets that one go for a ball. 1 out, base is empty. Tapped softly on the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Bellinger up to hit. And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one in there across the letters. 2 outs, base is empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Kirk makes the catch, inning over. So the Yanks go in order, and it remains 1-0. Game 4 of the division series. And now it's Dalton Varsho. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Ground ball up the middle. Chisholm. And quickly 1 away in the second.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings. They might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
Rodon measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. That misses the zone. 2-0. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Rice. He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Anthony Santander at the plate. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that skips in the dirt. Next one misses. 3-1.
3-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Count's full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right side. And foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Down in order go the Blue Jays. But they hold a 1-0 lead. Back now in the Bronx.
Leading up,
and now the first
Yankees,
baseman, Ben
the
Rice.
first baseman, Ben Rice.
Bieber back to work. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is fouled back. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Santander under this one. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Stanton.
Pitch misses,
That's the ball.
and that is ball 1.
1-0.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate.
2-0.
You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He can make you pay. He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Fastball in for a strike. It's 2-2. Chases that one out of the zone, and there's 2 down.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He
That
got the
is
changeup
the second
and
baseman.
still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That's in there. Strike 1.
Ball. 1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Off
That's
the
the
mark
ball.
there. 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Leaps at the wall, and he's got it.
Now, Bowie, that ball had some carry on it. Great job of making a decision quickly to get up in the air, reels it in. Excellent job to end the inning.
All set for the start of the inning. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Kiner-Falefa.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. And that's outside. Fouls one off. 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Fastball for a strike at 95. Falefa on at first, nobody out. Not close with that one. Now 1-2.
Ball.
And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Oh, definitely a borderline pitch right there. He didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in, the long ball threat, George Springer. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Man at first, 1 away. Snap throw to first. Connor Falefa dives back in. The 1-0. Just missed.
Ball.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2's the count.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5-4. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
The left fielder, Davis Schneider.
Now here is Davis Schneider. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there. And it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Blue Jays held in check, but they lead it 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, it's Ryan McMahon now.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Swing and a foul out of play. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Got him swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. And that one fouled off. To the left side, but it is well foul. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one upstairs. That misses the zone. 2-2.
2-2.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Next to hit, Austin Wells. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Springer there makes the catch. Yanks held in check. They trail here 1-0. New inning getting started. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Right through there for a strike. Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
There's a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Struck out looking at his first at bat. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
One down, base is empty. That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Rodon ready. Here comes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Varsho needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. And a foul ball.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
2 down, opening up here in Game 4 of this ALDS. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in New York, bottom of the 4th. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Right down to shoot. No balls, 2 strikes. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And gone. He'll circle the bases, and this game is tied. It's 1-1.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here is Aaron Judge. Late on that fastball.
Bro, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter. Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Jimenez throw to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Cody.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1. Popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. That one's in there. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That misses, and it's 1-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Rice in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Varsho moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Game 4 of the division series. And now the DH, Ernie Clement. Clement, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. That one hit to right. Judge getting an angle on it. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Anthony
So up next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. Struck out looking his first time. Tap foul at the plate. Next pitch way upstairs. And that's outside.
2-1.
That's a little high.
That's up.
And the count is 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Judge going back on it. Out of here! That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 2-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. In for a strike. It's 0-1. One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
2 down, bases empty. And here is Andres Jimenez. Caught looking his first time up. Swinging a foul straight back. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
A little bit high. Ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The third baseman.
Well, that's a pick you want to come up with as a first baseman. That's how you win that Gold Glove. But it's never on him to take the error on a throw like that. And he'll probably tell you he should have picked his teammate up, but he gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's already homered in this game. First offering. Runner goes. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air, right field, Judge. Squeezes it, and that is that. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Bieber back to work. Down and away for ball 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a 2-1 on the way. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit, and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1.
No strikes.
That's down and in.
This is the time you have to pull out every trick in your bag. They know the season is over with the loss. Things aren't looking great right now, but they're still in striking distance. They need to get something going real soon.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The Yanks down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. That misses the zone, and the count is 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire bat until that put-away pitch. It's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. There's the swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Yo, 1. Fouled off to the right. Outside with a breaking ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the 5th. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 2-1. Back at Yankee Stadium. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Jays, Davis Schneider. And a foul ball. That's in there. And it's 0-2. And that's outside. Off the plate inside. Now 2-2. And downstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit. Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
And there's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Schneider gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Rodon sets and deals.
That's the ball.
That misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And there's a ball.
2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the topspin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Up and in, and that's ball 1. That clips the corner. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. David Bednar getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Number 31 also getting ready. Rodon fires. Slice to right, and it stays fair. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
The center fielder.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Now, Dalton Varsho. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in game 4 of this ALDS. In there at the knees. That is strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And that one is downstairs. And the count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And it is gone. He circles the bases. It's 5-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, it's such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Carlos Rodon is done in this one, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Yankees, number 31.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
One down. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Foul ball there. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Fought off foul. And that skips in the dirt.
Strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground at first. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder Anthony Santander.
So up next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. 3-run shot for the Jays this inning. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back in the Bronx,
leading off
and now
for the
Anthony
Yankees,
Volpe.
the shortstop, Anthony.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that's through their first strike. 0-1.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And a slider misses down and away.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Swing and a miss. Bieber with the strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely
now
and just
batting,
bunched him
the
up
catcher.
on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Wells batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here's Trent Grisham. He's already homered here in this one. Just off the inside edge.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Breaking ball misses down and away. That's to third. Springer. On to first. That is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. They're down here 5-1. Back for more from the Bronx. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
This to third, and that's foul. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one clips the corner.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Base is empty, 1 away. Late here in game 4. And that one fouled off. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's George Springer. And Singy, he started this one off with a bang.
Yes, he did. It always feels great when you can connect with one right away. Certainly a shot of confidence for the entire lineup and a shot to the heart for this crowd.
Ball one there. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. And we're back. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
The right fielder.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. Judge rips that one. Santander in pursuit. And puts the squeeze on that one. One up, one down.
Up next for the
Yankees looking to rally.
Cody.
And here comes Bellinger.
Bellinger.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
That misses off the outside edge. Just missed.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Just missed. The Yankees down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Back to the mound. He's got it. And Bellinger is out.
The first baseman, number 22,
Ben Rice, the next to hit. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That one fouled off. This one popped up. Jimenez makes the grab, and that's the inning. So the Yanks go in order. They're down 5-1.
Now pitching for
out of the
New
bullpen
York
for the
Yankees,
David Bednar.
number 53, David Bednar.
And now for the Jays, Davis Schneider.
Leading off
A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Davis Schneider.
Right through there for a strike. Bednar, 6'1" righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering is in the dirt. Got it. One out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Guerrero, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, Will Warren getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hill warming up as well. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1-1.
Up the middle. Volpe throws it to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here at the top of the 8th.
Alejandro Kirk.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 3. And that one is in the dirt. 1-0. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 4 of this ALDS. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a ball popped up. Chisholm. And that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're up 5-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Number 68.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 68.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
For the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Action in the pen down there. Yariel Rodriguez. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. And now the count is even. Looked like it was a little bit up. Next offering is fouled back. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed.
Full count.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that's a little high. The Jays leading by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fly ball to right. Nabs it 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't
Now
quite
batting,
barrel it up
the
enough
third
to really
baseman,
drive it.
Ryan
2 down, bases empty. And next for New York, Ryan McMahon. And a strike on the outside edge. Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Into center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And now Anthony Volpe. Right through there for a strike. McMahon off of first with 2 away. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one almost got him.
Ball, that's high. Full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 68 done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
out of the bullpen for the Jays, Yariel Rodriguez.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
First and second, 2 outs. And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. First pitch misses. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. So the Jays pen does its job nicely there. We're through 8 full here in game 4. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Yankees 1.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Tim Hill.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Varsho
That's
at
a ball.
the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
Next
Strike.
offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
So now here's the DH, Ernie Clement. 0 for 3 in this one. Fastball for a strike. One down, base is empty. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And that's a double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
One out, runner at second. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. There's a strike. And ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. One out and a runner at second late here in game 4.
Five foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Steps on first for the out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Isaiah.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tim Hill won't go any further tonight. And he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
New
for the
York
Yankees, Will Warren.
number 98, Will Warren.
Now here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That one is upstairs. And it's fouled away. 2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the ninth. Close, but called a ball. 2-1. And delivers outside. And ball four to a board.
Take your base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to is just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that's through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Fastball for a strike. 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Clement on third. Tyler Falefa at first. 2 out of the inning. On the ground to the left. They get the force. And the inning is over. 2 left on. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Yankees 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Justin Brule.
For the Blue Jays, number 58, Justin Brule. Leading off.
Now it's Trey Grisham to the plate. He went deep back in the fourth. A pretty important swing of the bat this ball game.
Yeah, Bogey, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
And first offering is fouled off. Popped up. Tyler Falefa. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
He's 2 outs away. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Chop to the left side. Zips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cody.
So last
Bellinger.
chance for the Yankees. Here's Cody Bellinger. Swing at a ground ball. And that will end it. The Blue Jays are headed to the ALCS.